Guys, if you've been following this channel for the last couple weeks, you'll know I've been looking everywhere for my Wonder Woman beanie, and I finally found it today. And little did I know, this Wonder Woman 1984 opening scene would drop. I'm privileged.
This is meant to
Privileged.
be. This is a divine intervention.
Let's watch it.
Some days my childhood feels so very far away. And others, I can almost see it. The magical land of my youth. Like a beautiful dream of when the whole world felt like a promise. And the lessons that
So
no
green.
one has yet unseen. Looking back, I wish I'd listened. Wish I'd watched more closely and understood. But sometimes you can't see what you're learning until you come out the other side.
Return to Themyscira.
Wow.
Oh, we're back at it.
Woo!
A little bit more CGI than before, but that's all right.
You know, gotta go bigger. Cool.
Woo! Wow.
Nice.
Look at these women go.
Whoa, cool.
My goodness.
Horse Quidditch.
Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot.
Those fans are gonna be on eBay and Etsy. The glorious ladies of Themyscira.
That's cool. That makes sense.
I've seen this contest. Humbly even the most seasoned warriors, Diana.
I can do it.
Just do your best. And remember, greatness is not what you think. Pace yourself and watch.
Greatness is not what you think. Maybe that's the theme of the movie.
Come on, little die. Oh! Cool.
Are we like in trailer territory? Or we just...
I think we.
That's cool. That's a cool cut, though.
Yeah. Oh!
Ooh, nipple chills.
Stopping a bullet.
Those are cool. I like those. Animal print.
Cause she's the cheetah.
Oh. Yeah, that was glorious. That was just so nice to step back into the wonder again.
Oh, yeah.
No pun. I mean, all the as Zack Snyder would put it, all the fucking puns intended.
That's right, dude. Wonder Woman's gonna kill some guy. She's gonna swear his mom out. It's gonna be great.
All right, so we're not part of the privileged folk who were able to watch this movie yet, but I can already feel an opening scene is so important, especially with establishing your themes, and then, you know, right away with the narration of Diana talking about how there's lessons that lay ahead yet unseen, saying how she's looking back, I wish I listened, and that's, you know, sometimes you can't see what you're learning until it's too late, something like that, but that other other line, greatness is not what you think. There's a lot of, in that monologue that she's talking about there, or that opening narration, that seems to thematically be setting up this whole movie. Especially when they cut into the trailer footage showing that whatever experience, that however this Olympic event goes down, and then whatever scenes follow afterwards, maybe with Antiope and getting some more learning lessons, that she's talking about how she had these lessons laid out for her in the beginning, things that she should have listened to help her be more aware of whatever journey. And it sounds like she's going to be making some mistakes along the way in this specific installment too. I mean, yes, there were learning lessons to be had in the first Wonder Woman. It seems like this time around she's going to be making some choices that are a little bit detrimental, things that she should have been more aware of based off of whatever we're going to get further in this opening scene. I like that, these learning lessons that we're going to be getting. Greatness is not what you think too, especially knowing that Maxwell Lord is going to be in here, how they use this stone to grant some wishes for themselves. The greatness does not always equal power. I'm not sure yet. Obviously, we haven't seen the movie. What I love so far is that, for an opening scene, it seems to really be throwing you into what this movie's all about right away, just with that opening narration.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think it makes a nice compliment to the first movie, because so much of what she learns in that is that the nature of evil and conflict is not what you think.
Yeah.
And I feel like for a sequel, a follow-up, you obviously want an even greater sense of heroism and achievement and accomplishment, and that will probably come at an even greater cost, or at least through greater obstacles and whatnot. And yeah, that at least gets me excited for thinking, okay, what's gonna be the true nature of the story once we reach the end? Because, I'm sure they've got some crack writers on this. I'm sure they're gonna kind of want us to be attacking the problem and attacking, the emotional side of this as much as Diana is or whatever. But I just really liked seeing them as Secura again. I love the way they photographed it, and I love the contrast, because at first you're in such a natural, lush, green, beautiful environment, and then you switch over to something that looks very much more like CG. But even then, the credence they lent to the scope of that, cutting in with like the horses and the scale, and just seeing the games happen. I always love when these things at least take a little time to go back and go like, what's the society like, and what do these games mean, And I like that, even though that I expect in the movie this scene will go on longer and probably breathe more, it does make for a nice intercutting of like, oh, okay, well, here are at least some of the building blocks of where all these amazing powers and skills came from. I thought that was a clever way to segue us out of this clip,
Yeah, it's a re-edited opening scene. Anytime they say they're releasing the opening scene, 9 times out of 10, it's still an edited down version of what we're gonna get. And it was nice to see Robin Wright back here again, considering the events of the first Wonder Woman. Just a combination of like the different variations of the stunt work you get to see on display. That was something that was so impressive with the first film, and now you get to see it more here right away, which I thought was awesome. What I love too is, like, literally it's the thematic stuff. One thing that Patty Jenkins seems to really get about this character is the psychology of this woman. And everything with psychology plays into who we were as little children. And it, like, starting off right here in this moment, not only is complimentary to how the first Wonder Woman began, but also playing into the DNA of the psychology of who Diana is. And, like the emotion versus the logical side of her, and how she should have listened to these lessons, but she followed her heart and gave into desires. Like, I'm combining all these thoughts from all the trailer knowledge I have in my brain.
Also, shouts out to Hans Zimmer's awesome score. You can't talk in this video without talking about that awesome tune, can you, peeps? No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
I'm excited to check this movie out. We have HBO Max already. Comment below if you don't have HBO Max and you're pissed off about it.
Leave your country. Leave your country and come here.
Comes out on Christmas. We're going to be spending time with our families that day, so do not expect a review on Christmas Day, please. Sometime a little bit after that, a day or two or whatever. Probably like
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, for sure.
That's right.
ExpressVPN.
Woo! Trick those companies into not believing you're any other country.
Click that notification bell, subscribe, hit that like button. Last but not least, Rosa Para
Rosa.
Rosa. If there's a woman of wonder at our Patreon, it's you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Christmas is so good to you this year. You know why? Because you've been kicking so much ass like the sexy Themysciran you are.
You Amazon you.
You Amazonian lady, you. I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished. You better have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
You better celebrate with the family and spoil them. Spoil them with love and cheer And you make sure to instill that same level of strength that you possess into your children. Do you hear me, Rosa? Do you hear me? You better be good to your kids this year. And I hope you have a happy new year as well. Because you know what? I don't know what resolutions you need. Because it seems like you've been resoluting all over the place in 2020. And it's awesome.
Yeah, you're just achieving every goal imaginable. Speaking of which, I'm going to be expecting from you that Wonder Woman 84 review on Christmas morning. Because if anyone's holding it down in the review game, it's you. But more than anything, I just hope that you get a nice night to yourself to, I don't know, enjoy being
You
wonderful.
screwed this up. I love you,
no.
Rosa. Merry Christmas.